Happy Friday. It's you and I day. All right. How's everyone doing? It's hotting up in here. It's crazy. Crazy, crazy, crazy. Well, why is that? Because our card of the day is the Three of Pentacles, and that means that everyone's working together. You got to put on your team player hat when this card comes up. It's a project bigger than any one person can produce or hold up, put together all by themselves. So everyone's got to work together. And when we don't know what to do, we call in a consultant or an advisor. We ask for an estimate. How much is it going to cost to get rid of this guy? Just kidding. Okay. Well, I'm not really kidding. Anyway, card of the day, Three of Pentacles, every single day, the Way of Positive Change, Facebook, Instagram, Blue Sky is Way Positive Change. Find me there, join our family. It costs you nothing. I get the pleasure of having your company there in the morning. I see if you comment and you hit the like button. I really appreciate it. It lets me know I'm not up at 5:30 in the morning doing this all by myself. Okay. I have readings available, thewayofpositivechange.com. You can scroll down and hit the book an appointment, and it's very user-friendly, and I look forward to meeting you and reading for you. That would be lovely. We have so many questions today. We're going to ask about the future of Putin and Poland. We thought before that might be his next move, that Poland could have a problem. We're going to ask about Yellowstone and more activity there. We're going to ask about, will Trump fire Jerome Powell, the Fed? We're going to ask if there's going to be any more comedians fired or shows let loose after Stephen Colbert's Late Show getting canceled. That's not a mystery. We're going to ask about Charlie Kirk, because I think his goose is cooked. That was my son. Okay. And let's see. Earthquakes. And a lot of your questions. What about Jasmine Crockett? And, of course, this new letter. So let's start there. And I guess we're waiting for the DOJ to announce something about the Epstein case, which is going to be a nothing burger, right? Well, so let's start with some of the big questions. Hey, Big Step. He may not realize it. That's like when Elon Musk told him, well, you won, but they just don't realize it yet. Because he did it. But at that moment, the numbers were going to turn the way Musk wanted them to go, made them go. For entertainment purposes only. There's Lynn LeGlaire. How you doing? All right. Our our Tarot for Relationship class is full. I only wanted 20 people because it's going to be very interactive, and I'm so excited about it. It's the first one I've done. It's next Saturday, so it's a week from tomorrow. I'm real excited about it. I'm going to do more like that. I'm going to do like a crystal. I think that's going to be next, a crystal workshop, because people are fascinated with crystals, as am I, as you can tell. Okay, let's just see what's going to happen. Is there going to be more fallout? Is Trump going to, whose question was that? Durham Garbett asked, is Trump's new diagnosis, okay, let's start there. Is Trump's new diagnosis only the first in a series of health issues that will cascade? So in other words, will there be more health issues for Trump to come? Now, thank you so much. I put up the dates. March 25th was one of the last videos I did with my brother on the last visit. We got that Trump would have leg problems. Thank you, Miss Beth. That's very sweet of you. And then May 13th, just a couple months ago, we got more leg problems. And that was around the time when he had trouble standing up when he was in Saudi Arabia. So let's see. It's a great question, Durham. Will there be more health issues for Trump? This new diagnosis only to be the first? And I believe it is. Of course, you guys know that I worked in the ER and ICU. Thank you, Square Peg. And it looks, when that starts to happen, it is usually a cascading event. Of course, we do not wish ill will on anyone, but we knew we kept getting the hangman. And for me, that is from the waist down with health. And that's why I said that. Then when I saw him struggle to stand up, I knew it was going to be an issue. Boy, I picked conservative ads and I've already seen 2 already, so I'm very sorry. All right. Will Trump have more? Just the first diagnosis. Will there be more to come on Trump's health? More health diagnosis for Trump. Bothersome, icky, bad Trump health diagnosis. All right, here we go. Yep, that means they've told him you got to get up and move it or lose it, which he's not going to do. He doesn't want to do that. He wants to do whatever he wants to do, so he is a non-compliant patient. All right, and he just goes the opposite way. He just thinks, oh, you guys don't know what you're talking about. I'm just going to, or one day it gets a little better and maybe the swelling's not as bad as he thinks. See, there's no problem here. And he just, he wants to pretend like nothing else is going to happen. Now, I think this is fascinating that this is over to the west side of my reading from my point of view. It's your right, but it's my left. This is in the past. This is in the past 6 to 12 months in a Celtic cross, right? What comes up here in this placement is what's coming up. He is going to be placed on a new medication. Now, will they announce that? Probably not. They probably only announced what they announced to just try to get everyone, not us, but everyone to not focus on the Eps. All right, so there's another doctor's appointment and most probably a procedure here, okay? Got 2 doctors here, and he's got to do the traditional right thing for his health. He's going to be really, really mad at the Poodster. And these, him saying we're going to place tariffs. We don't even get anything from Russia. And just 50 days, like what? And the Patriot missiles, where are they? They haven't arrived. So this is just another big nothing burger. Okay, so this is the answer to the question is yes, this is a cascade, and his blood pressure is going to be rocking, right? For me, health, and the 2 of Pentacles is blood pressure, blood sugar. It can be chemistries as well. It's also an emotional roller coaster. It's it can be very volatile, right? It's Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, you're okay, and then Monday, Wednesday, Friday, you're just raging, or just kicking people out of the room or whatever. So I believe the next thing you're going to hear, I think, and I need to flag this because I need to remember, you guys are very helpful at reminding me, but we need to flag that he's going to be put on another medication or change for his blood pressure. Could be sugar, but it's probably pressure, especially since he's got the other issues going on there. More doctor's notes to come. So yes, and so I think there's going to be two major things. So let's go ahead, and he has a choice, and he's making poor choices, but we already knew that. So let's see then. Is he going to have to be on bed rest? Is he going to have to retreat? Is he going to be incapacitated by this in any way? Because we kept getting the 7 of Pentacles, and that's just not being able to get what you want across, or not get things done that you want to get done. Your crops are failing. You've got to fertilize and water your crops, but it's just not going anywhere with that. So that's the card that we've been getting for it. And then we'd also been getting the 9 of Wands. Okay, the heart just flew out of there. 9 of Wands, which is excess, overreach, too much. They think more is better of anything. So let's see. Is he going to be incapacitated? Is Trump going to be incapacitated? I need to rename this video. Because he overdoes things. He's just, listen, same card. There's 78 cards, and the 4 cups is in the same place as the challenge. Oh my God, they're all. Okay, he's making it through. There are changes coming in now. Again, he parties. He's going to party. He's going to probably be with Mick Sniffy, whoever that is. And although we don't have the 5 of Pentacles here. And because of that, it's going to bring in more change. This is usually, the horses in the tarot are big totems. And when a horse has its hoofs off the ground and it comes into the room, into the reading, it ushers in, it's got big, powerful, it's got big, powerful energy. And so he isn't going to know what to do. He's going to be sort of stuck. He's going to have some restrictions that he isn't going to like. And he's going to have some bowel issues. Oh my goodness. Okay. So something's going to happen. It will happen quickly, without notice. And it's the Tower. So there it is. Okay. So now we're going to ask then, will he still be able to fulfill his duties as president? Okay. Did you guys see that? Tell me you saw it. Will Trump still, when the Tower happens for him, hey, Rose Blue, when the Tower happens for him, is he still going to be able to fulfill his presidential duties, whatever? Is he going to still be able to doodle? There'll be a lot of information coming out very quickly, and he'll have to be hospitalized. So. Could be Mary. That could very well be. Okay, so we were getting that for him. We were just talking about that 9 of Wands. He tries. He makes a problem for himself. A lot of rumors, a lot of speculation. No one wants to admit what's happening. He's confused. They'll release a letter. It looks like maybe he'll still be able to X-tweet or untruth or something like that. So he's still hanging in there for that. Okay, well, let's just ask the question in the room then. Does J.D. Vance become president? I got that he would be for a minute for a procedure or something, but is J.D. Vance going to take over the presidential duties? Or whatever's going on there, J.D. Vance. Hey, Teresa. J.D. Vance, is he going to take over the presidential duties? Well, he's lapping at the bit, man. Chomping at the bit. He's going to have to do something. But Trump's probably already told him, don't let him do anything. Tell Susie to be in charge. Don't let him do anything. Okay. He is going to be part of the team. He is going to be doing some of these duties. He's going to be doing some of these duties. Now, this is only the Eight of Pentacles is up here. It's not the Chariot up there. So we'll have to look and see if he, well, I can throw really fast if it's going to be long. Thanks for writing out the question, Square Peg. Will J.D. Vance be taking over the presidential duties for any length of time? Yeah, it will be easy to manipulate. I don't think so, because Trump's mad. Knight of Swords, Two of Pentacles. Will J.D. Vance be in there doing the business, presidential business, for any length of time? No, not a long-lasting time. The Knight of Pentacles is on its side. Nope. He wants to be. He's going to have to hand it back or hand it over to someone else. I vote for someone else. Okay. Boy, that doesn't look very good. Okay. Hopefully it won't be that long. All right. Okay, so we asked that one. All right, let's go straight over to Kamala then. Myrna Tashner asked, Instagram posted, tell me if you guys saw this. Instagram posted that Kamala Harris canceled her vacation to work on plans to return to DC. Does this indicate events are coming for her to return to leadership and democracy? Has Kamala Harris returned to a leadership position in democracy? She canceled her vacation. I got, and we need to look at, we're going to go ahead and look at my dream. We're going to look at what the angel said. My dream. It's August 8, 16, 24. Does it happen? I feel like it's happening soon. I feel like the events are turning already. MAGA's turning. I mean, it's turning so fast. It's like something new is coming out every day, you know? All right, she's juggling duties. I think she knows the inside scoop on Trump's health, too. Right now, she's juggling duties. She's not part of the team upright. She is going to help. She has been very concerned recently. She's such a good egg. Look at the core of her soul being here. She's such a good egg. All right, she is going to the building for some special meetings. And there will be an announcement that she's going to this building for some special meetings. But not everything comes out. And people are going to watch for people to start slandering her and attacking her. She's been out of the news recently, but watch for the slander to start. That means the heat's coming up there then, because she has something to offer here. So this is a yes. So she is coming back. This is going to give rise to a lot of people's hopes. She will be more public. She's going to have a good time. People are going to be snarky and say awful things about her. And that's okay. It's okay. So if you haven't checked out that video I did about good news about Kamala Harris, that was an awesome reading. But recently she's had a tough time, but this is good. She's got a turn here that comes up well. Okay. They're going to say things. They can say all they want. All right, let's clear that out. So that was a good one for Kamala Harris. Yippee! All right. How much of a downfall or flack or trouble will Trump receive due to the new Washington Street Journal publishing of his handwritten birthday note to Epstein? Saying, may every day be a secret. Hold a special new secret for you. Boy, was that sick or what? And he called him a pal. It's good to have a pal. I really think honestly, I think he was, he was hanging with Roy Cohn real close there. I think he's, I think he's, okay, I'm just saying. Which is fine, right? Okay. He is unstable. Now, here's the thing about this. We just did wands, suit of wands in our tarot class last night. When this is upright, the person still gets to the top of the hill, right? He has mismatched shoes on, so he didn't get very organized before he ran out the door and he grabbed two shoes in the dark that didn't match. And he had poor planning, but he's still going to succeed when you get this upright. But when it's on its side, then you're not going to succeed, right? Then it rocks and it's unsteady, and you could fall down from your stance, and you're not able to hold off. The other people that are the Five of Wands are coming after you here, and so you have to defend yourself and push off the others. But he's not able to do that here. He's been very concerned. He really didn't know what to do. He really just did not know what to do. He's like, how am I going to get this out? I feel like I'm penned in here, which is pretty crazy. So he's in defense and he's mad. He is sore. He is mad. He has revenge, resentment, all of these feelings. That's going to make his blood pressure go chaotic, because people are out to get him now. He's okay. Someone's going to bring more information. Someone is going to say, we've got to topple this orange buffoon, and we got to get that old letter out that matches that, or more information, or we're going to give this to what's his name that owns Fox, Murdoch. We've got to find this. There's going to be more dribbling, and it's just going to continue to dribble, right? Because this is just enough. It's just enough to keep you going. It's just like dangling the carrot. A little more here, a little more there. And then I think it's going to blow up. He's going to blow. He got the Tower card. You saw it right here. I think I've gotten that when he blew his lid a few times, but I've never gotten that for his health card for an outcome. I don't think. Just for him blowing his lid, I think. Maybe I have to look at that. Okay. Boy, there's more coming. There's just more coming. And he tells on his own self. He always tells the truth because he can't remember his lies, and he always tells the truth. Okay, so it's just going to steamroll him. It's just going to get worse. So it's humiliation, ruination to him. because, I mean, this letter just ensnares him. His own words and the secrets and the intimacy of the words in that letter are just cray. So this is not good for him. And you know what happens when you ignore an issue? You know, Johnny from Thoreau's Apprentice always says, when you ignore an issue and you don't think there's a problem and you don't think you have to fix anything, then this 2 of Swords turns into the 10 of Swords, right? So if you ever get that in a reading, you know you better clear things up, or it's gonna come back and bite you, because you can't just pretend something doesn't matter, right? And that's in his hopes and fears. He was hoping it would go away, and he was fearing that it wouldn't go away. So all right. Okay. All right, let's see. So that's okay, let's ask. You know, we were asking Tuesday, we were asking about an earthquake in Japan, and we got that there would be an earthquake where we didn't expect. And indeed, I mean, what did they just said? There was an earthquake in Alaska. So that was crazy. So it was a 7 point something, which is significant. But let's see. Let's see if there's going to be a 8 or a 9 earthquake or over. Let's get specific. Will there be an 8 or a 9 earthquake? Let's just ask in the United States. Let's just ask if there's going to be one in the United States, because they're saying Yellowstone's heating up. In Alaska, this happened. So let's just, is there going to be an 8 or a 9? High 7, 8 or 9. Earthquake in the United States before the end of 2025, please. Before the angels and guides, before the end of 2025. Yikes. Well, there will be a problem where the government doesn't issue a warning, this is a problem, but not seeing. I do think there's a problem in the United States, but I really feel like there's another place in the world that will be more significant. Why is this the ending of a chapter? So is it going to be more active then? Are we going to have more earthquakes in the United States this year and next year? Are we going to have, remember we were going to focus in on this. Are we going to have more earthquakes in the United States, 2025, 2026? Are they going to be powerful ones, icky, terrible ones? 2025, 2026. I'm trying to keep it more to the, closer to where we are. Apparently, there's been some sort of seismic activity that people are ignoring, or they're just saying this could happen, this could happen, this could happen, and that people are ignoring. There's gossip and a lot of information that comes out I got the other world card again. They're watching something. Okay, there's a yes. And people are not prepared when this happens. And people will have to leave a specific area. They'll have to evacuate and head for higher ground with this 8 of Cups. So I'm going to say yes. But take heart, because it isn't, it isn't the Tower. Don't ignore things, though. This is the thing. The challenge comes up. Don't ignore. If you know that you're in one of those sections, you must have, listen, I don't care where you are right now. You must have a go bag. It's important that you take pictures of all of your belongings, your home, outside, inside, and that you put things in freezer bags, and you put it in a bag, that a portable bag that you can carry, that, and you can just go. Your insurance papers, your pictures, all of your special, your passwords, all of your banking stuff, everything has to be in there, and a certain amount of cash so you can just grab it. It has to be close to your bed too. So, so you can grab it and go, because it doesn't matter where you are anymore. Because, my guides and angels told me water, water, water. And there's just going to be things that, we're going to be safe. We're going to be safe and everything's going to be fine. But when this comes up, this means we need to be prepared, because there will be a few people that have that are going to have to grab their bag and go. I mean, look what happened in the Palisades, right? So you got to be, and, in that case, don't even grab your bag. But if you can, grab it. Okay. All right. So now, what about Yellowstone? Somebody wanted me to ask about Yellowstone. Is Yellowstone getting ready to erupt, implode, explode? It's got a new hole. It's got a new opening of some sort or something. Is there going to be eruptive problems at Yellowstone this year, next year, 2025, 2026? You can tell I live in Florida. Listen, when you're hit with a big ass hurricane, then you get your go back together, because All right. Yeah, well, a place where people would go and relax or party at Yellowstone will have a problem. Maybe something like that one. There was a camping place that just recently burned to the ground. Again, we're getting the Fool card. Of course, they've taken watchdogs out. People won't pay attention. They still want to go near there. There's going to be problems, but that's not the major thing. People will be told that you have to be more careful, though. Okay. All right, that's enough of that icky stuff. Well, I guess I should ask about a hurricane. I don't want to. Oh, let's ask real quick. How many? 34? Okay. Well. All right, what about a major hurricane hitting the United States this year? Will there be this hurricane season? Becca in her grand tableau saw a massive storm in August. Storms. Okay. There will be areas put on notice. You may have to mandatory evacuation. My evacuation cards are the 6 of Swords and the 8. of Cups. Because it's people walking away or going away from something. Something that comes in a hurry. Government. Building. A government building. So this is a yes for me. I wonder if this could be, I wonder if it could be Mar-a-Lago, right? The leader's dwelling, a government building. It could be Mar-a-Lago, even though it technically isn't. Or it could be something that affects DC. After what we saw what happened in Asheville, anything can happen, right? It could be a state capital. That would be the other thing that it could be. Texas is Austin. Louisiana's Baton Rouge, right? Alabama's, is it Birmingham? I'm just trying to think of, could be a state capital or DC or Marlow. Okay. Yes, Rose Blue, Tallahassee. Could be Tallahassee. Okay. That's right. I hope I got my capitals right. Give me a break, you guys. Give me a break. Okay. I think pretty much every former leader is worried. Somebody said, I wonder what Hillary's thinking around. I pretty much think every former leader is truly up late at night wondering about what's going on. Okay. Is Christi Noem going to be removed anytime soon? Oh, I wanted to ask about Charlie Kirk too, because he's flip-flop. Mr. Pancake, talk about, so what's his new name? So Kirk always chickened out. Is he a Caco? Caco? All right. Who am I asking about? Christi Noem. What a horrible person. A truly horrible person. Is she going to be removed from her job anytime soon? Yeah, I was asking about a hurricane though. Okay. All right, so Christi Noem, she's going to face legal ramifications because the justice card is here. They're going to say that something she's doing is illegal, purely, and that it has to do with guards, people who are wear a uniform or lack of your uniform, or wear a face mask, or this is usually a uniform, an armed person. So she's gonna face legal. This is coming in this is already started. So there's lawsuits that are already filed here already. And they don't know what to do with her. No one's made a complete commitment to kicking her out yet. She doesn't know what to do. She's going to ask for legal advice. And then she meets the emperor. So I believe that she has broken the law, breached the law, ethics breach. So she will not continue. How long this takes, I'm not quite sure, but she will not continue in the way she's operating right now. This is going to come to a full stop. The emperor is a full stop. Someone overpowers her and puts their foot down. Thank God in heaven. Okay. That's what I say. Thank God in heaven. Okay. So that was about Noem. Charlie Kirk. First, he's like, release the files. You started, President Trump, you started this, release the files. Then he's like, I'm not going to talk, very next day, I'm not going to talk about this anymore. And he's the co-founder of Turning Point, that sham of blur of, whatever, awfulness. And then he comes back the next day, we really do need to talk about it. I went, Kako. All right, Charlie Kirk, future of Charlie Kirk. I think his goose is cooked too. I think he knows. His bottom's gonna get fried up in that frying pan. Hey, Deborah, made it to Jersey. You're so brave driving that. Good for you. I hope you have a wonderful time, and I hope the weather is beautiful for you. Kako Kirk. He feels separated from what he wanted. He does not feel right about this. And let me tell you something too about him. This is not the way he was raised. Something that he's doing is against his own belief pattern of an early age. I'm just saying. Okay. I don't know where that Saltan sees active volcano. I don't know where that is. Is that by the Japan thing? I don't know where that is. I have no clue. He has to abandon some of his audience is going to leave him because they see him having left some of his principles. So his numbers are going to go down. He's trying to appease them. People are going to come after him for ethics reasons. He has a problem. He has a big problem coming up here. He is headed for trouble. Watch him. And there are going to be other Christian Saltan Sea and Saltan, Southern California. Okay, I can ask that. Thanks for clarification. He's going to have an ethics problem coming up here. They're coming after him. He has issues. People are splitting with him. Okay, I asked about the United States though. All right, we'll check and see. You don't have to pay to play at this channel. I always post that I'm going to be live on Tuesdays and Fridays, and you can always ask your question in the community posts. Okay, Nicholas wants to know if there's going to be the Saltan Sea and Saltan Butzer, Southern California. Is that going to erupt? Is there going to be a big eruption there in 2025, 2026? Will there be a huge problem there, 2025, 2026? When I dreamed, I dreamed I saw that, because I think that already happened, that their sonar went off the coast of where California meets Oregon. I think they're going to see that the pressure is building there. This is like holding on or something building up, like collecting something. Little preparation, star. Hope for the future. They're monitoring this. There's a buildup of pressure there. They've been monitoring this. Some people don't like the reports that are coming out. This could hit a very wealthy area, okay, so there's going to be a problem there with some sort of announcement here in the time of Virgo or and Libra. So September, October. They have to make a decision about this because this could make insurance problems. Oh my God, this is like all the big cards here. There's definitely a problem in that area. I don't know if they're gonna. So will there be an eruption? I have to make a decision about the area, maybe about how close you can live to it, or will there actually be an eruption in that area? 2025, 2026. I don't think people are going to, I think there's going to be some new rule about how close you can live to something because it shows that there's a separation. There's a rumbling here, and there's plans for the future, but hopefully they'll be okay. But they're watching that. There's a growing issue there. Look for news for that in September, October. All right. Okay. Deb Bartlett wrote, will the Texas GOP be successful at redistricting Jasmine Crockett out of her House position in the midterms? Will the Texas GOP be successful in redistricting Jasmine Crockett out of her House position at the midterms? The wheel is on its side. I don't think so. They're trying. People are not going to take to this. There is one man in charge of this that's really pushing for it. They are going to suppress, and it's going to be a big deal. And this could give Jasmine Crockett a big headache. This doesn't look good for her. They're going to make it so hard. And it'll be very oppressive. What they're going to do is very oppressive to the people. It will make it very hard for her. Don't you worry about Jasmine Crockett. I mean, she's a firebrand. She's going to, if she has to leave that position, it's just because she's just going to go create a new one and do even better. You know, that'll give her more power. But it is going to be, I don't think they'll be completely successful in the whole redistricting of things, but they are going to be successful at shutting people out or making it very difficult for people, especially people that are impoverished or in a difficult situation. All right, now what's the next question here? Oh, I wanted to read, okay, will Trump fire? Hit that like button if you can, you guys. That really helps me out. If you're new here, please subscribe so that you can join our Lightworker family. We're all psychics and mystics here. Susan B. wanted me to ask because the Skydance Paramount merger thing is happening, and And, you know, of course, there was a lawsuit with Donald Trump, and now they're saying they're getting rid of Stephen Colbert's late night show. But I guess they also own Comedy Central. So will there be more top comedians losing their show because they diss on the Orange Menace? All right. Will there be more comedians losing their shows? Like Jon Stewart? There's a plan to get them out. That's our card of the day. It just keeps popping up, doesn't it? I'm never amazed. There's a plan. People are working together to try to make this happen. And Trump said he was going to go for Jimmy Fallon next. It's going to be a big fight. They're definitely trying it. Oh boy, are they trying it. They're coming after them full guns a-blazing. Yeah. For entertainment purposes only. This is really difficult. They're going to fight back. There's going to be a big fight. This could be part of Trump's big problem. There will be more shows that get pulled. There will be, but they have to hang in there to win. They're going to try to pull more shows. They'll probably announce that more shows are going to go off, but will they? Will the comedians, will Stephen Colbert get to keep his show? Or thank you, Linda. Will Stephen Colbert get to keep his show? He's going to be back. That's a Knight of Pentacles that returns. Will Stephen Colbert get to keep his show? It'll be more, it'll be more like Charlie Kirk's Cocos. The wheel changes. Victory is on its side. There's a big fight right now. Big fight. More tax, big fight. Tower, the announcement, but now what's coming up in the future? Okay, there he is. Well, it looks like a lot of people are going to pop up and notify Paramount how they feel about it, and is it CBS or Skydance? Or looks like people are going to. I think he's going to keep his job. I do. I think he's going to keep it. There's going to be such an uproar that I think he's going to keep it because people stick together with him. All right, and I guess Trump just filed a libel suit against the Washington Street Journal. I'm sure they did. I'm sure Midas Touch invited Colbert to join them. It's like the CNN anchor that got canned. All right. What about, is Trump going to, is he going to just take a dump in the middle of everything and maybe crash the bond market by firing Fed Chair Jerome Powell? Does Jerome Powell get fired? Is what I'm asking. Hey, me, myself, and I. Does Jerome Powell get fired? Is Substack, is that videos or is it just writing? I need to catch up, you guys. I have to slow down with work a little bit so I can get in the know. Is he going to get fired? He wants to try to wait till the end here. There's a lot of talk about this. There's a lot of chatter. It's hotting up over there. Delay, sacrifice. All right, I have to rephrase this because I'm hearing rephrase. Because it looks like he wants to just do it. He wants to just get rid of him. All right, let's see. Will Jerome Powell be successful in keeping his job until his retirement date, or the date that he's supposed to leave? Will Fed Chair Jerome Powell be successful at keeping his job until the determined date, until he is the end of his contract? Will Fed Chair Jerome Powell be successful at keeping his job until the date in 2026 that he's supposed to leave? Oop. Oop. If he does it, he's going to have to do it before the tower happens. They're trying to give him a choice. They're actually telling him, you have a choice. They're telling him you have a choice, right? He's not sure what he's going to do. Russia really wants this to happen because it will really hurt the dollar. Thanks, me, myself, and I. That's very kind of you. I don't think he does. I think he's going to do something. Maybe they tell him he has to leave. He says he's not going to leave. He says he's not going to leave, but there's a secret here that's going to pop up. There's a secret plot to try to get rid of him. I mean, it's not secret, is it? Because we're talking about it. But this is a problem. The high priestess here is a big problem. Okay. And I think the Pootie's whispering in his ear, get him out of there. Get him out of there. I think that's what he's saying. All right. Speaking of Poot, is Poot going to make a problem for Poland? Is Poot going to make a problem for Poland? Anytime soon. Is Poot going to make a problem for Poland? Not yet. Here's a problem. He's going to tell them they can't do something, or he wants something, or he's going to combine something. He's going to start. It's not yet, but we're not far off. Then there's going to be a lot of scuttlebutt, and there's going to be an announcement with these 2 pages here that I'm going to make a problem for you. So, but the Page of Swords is just a page. So I think it's going to be more, this is more emblematic of stirring up trouble and gossip and saying things that might not be true, things like that. There's surveillance over that area. There's a great deal of surveillance because this is the modern day spy card, right? It's, it's the same card that comes out when you're doing the drive-by past your old boyfriend's house to see, or girlfriend's house to see if there's somebody in the driveway, that kind of thing. Oh, the old drive-by. Okay. Get your friend to drive you. Man, where's the humor? We haven't laughed enough today. Okay. Trump filed a lawsuit over the Washington Street Journal. Well, he has to do that because, then it would be like, if he didn't do it, it would be like he would say that, yeah, that's true. So will he be successful with this lawsuit? Murdoch's probably saying, we got the goods. We know it's true. I don't think they would have posted that because Trump threatened all of them. Threatened them, called them, asked them. I shouldn't have said threatened. Asked them not to post it for entertainment purposes only. So will he be successful with this libel suit? I think he's opening another whole hornet's nest. Bring it, right? It's a bunch of hot air. It's a fool. Fool's on its side. He doesn't know what he's doing. He's wanting them to give him an offer, and they might give him an offer to drop it. Oh my God. He might actually get money out of them. All right, how can I rephrase this? Because I am just aghast at this. Will the Washington Street Journal pay Donald Trump? Will the Washington Street Journal make Trump an offer to drop the lawsuit? Will they pay him? Or will they print another? Because that's the only other thing that could mean. Somebody's trying to get them to pay. Here's a letter or something that's drawn up. They'll throw a small check at it. I don't think so. I don't think they're going to pay him money. They're going to try to make a little deal here, but I don't think so. We'll have to look at this next week. But I think Washington Street Journal is going to, I think they have another letter or something else. I think they have another gift here. I think that might be more of the dribbling. They're waiting maybe to publish it with that Seven of Pentacles trying to come out. Does the Washington Street Journal have more notes? Does the Washington Street Journal have more notes? What, did he just lose his mind? He just filed like 5 different lawsuits? Dow Jones, Washington Street Journal. How do you? They have more notes. Or a gift, evidence of a gift. Things that are written, that was what came up. Ooh, the devil card. Oh boy. Listen, they have the goods. They have more stuff. They have more stuff here. It's right here. People gave it to them. And this could be a person, this could be a male that writes, an author that has things. It could be that Michael Wolff guy. There's definitely something. They have more. Oh, wait, but there's more. And you get a set of Ginsu knives with that, ladies and gentlemen. All right, you guys. Oh, I'm going over time. All right. Let's see. News Corp, Dow Jones, Rupert Murdoch. I guess he's going to sue everybody. Won't matter. Okay. What did I say? Wall Street Journal. What did I say? What did I say? Okay, well, they know what I meant. My guides and angels know what I meant. So the reading stands. They know what I meant. The people who posted the picture. Because I said Murdaugh's name. Okay, thank you, Square Peg. My guides and angels know who I mean because I said Murdaugh's name. Okay, sorry. Thank you for correcting me. Thank you, Melanie. Okay, anyway, they have more. The people that published that, the people that, I just misspoke myself, sorry. The people that posted that Murdaugh owns, they have more. There's more information coming out. All right, let's see. Oh, the dream, 8/16/24. People are asking me to ask if the timing, guides and angels. Thank you, Miss Judy. Is the timing of the dream that I had August 16, 2024, that when the angel told me that we signed up for one more year of that, is that still on track? Are we still going to have the ending or something coming to a conclusion, or I guess know the truth, or the bad people that are running things that get knocked out, knocked down, knocked back, vaped up, beamed up, beamed out? Is that date still on track when they said one more year? Because I'm sure that my guides and angels knew that I was going to come on here and tell you, or they wouldn't have given me that information, because that's what I do when I get information. I come on and I tell you, right? Okay, so this is a very important message. Our guides and angels are saying, stop worrying. Our worst fears are not going to suddenly materialize. I don't know, I think those ICE agents are pretty bad fears materializing, but they're saying your worst fears are not going to materialize. This is important. Okay, the challenge is to lift your spirits and believe in things that are unseen, right? The Five of Pentacles is to believe in the tree of life, the Kabbalah, the stained glass window, the people who are helpers, the people that are there to help, even when things and situations look bleak, even when we're leaning on each other and feel like we're left out in the cold, or feel like we don't have what we want, and so we lose hope. So the challenge is, do not lose hope. Do not lose faith. You must believe in things that are unseen. Information is coming. Now, that's the Virgo card. And I can't remember what day Virgo starts. It's August something, right? Is it August 19th, 20th? What day does it turn from Leo to Virgo? Big Steph will tell me, I'm sure. Okay, there's a big there's somebody, the meeting, the building, something that goes in timing with that storm, maybe. Remember we had this with the storm? Or this also could lead up to that hospitalization that we saw. August 23rd, okay. So when was my dream? August 16th. So, I mean, a year technically would still be the same month, right? Thank you, guys. You're so helpful. You correct me when I pronounce something wrong, or I got the initials of that right. I just didn't write the right thing. But they knew who I meant because I said Murdaugh. A new beginning. There will be a new beginning. A new beginning in the time of the hermit. Okay. So I think so. That's how I feel. That's when we literally start the trek through the major archetypes, through the major arcana. That's when something starts new, a fresh new outlook. So somebody's leaving here. It may not be exactly all the way how we thought it was going to go, but the work is going to change. So are we going to be happy then by the end of August? Are you and I going to be happy? Are we going to be happy? Well, if they tell us to keep the faith, it's got to be good, right? Are you and I going to be happy by the end of August with all this breaking news? And this new start in August, are we going to be happy? The thief is in the house. That's my Elon Musk card. The trickster gets tricked, and the trickster can no longer stand. And someone has outsmarted the trickster. We want legal justice. So by the time we get to the end of August, there will have been made many judgments, legal decisions, other people in government decisions. Well, they're saying we can guess, but we're not going to be able to. They're sort of making a joke with me now. Go ahead and keep trying to guess, Laura. Go ahead. Try to make a plan. Okay, so something new, a new goal. Hope for the future. More optimism. Renewed vigor. Feeling like we can do it. Everything's the I can do it with the magician. There's still some problems hanging around. So it's a new beginning, but it takes a while for the fruit to ripen on this tree. There's more work to be done, but it is a new beginning. So it gives us hope. And we start to plan, and there's more work to be done, but there's waiting. So I'm sure there are legal things that have to be meshed out, challenged, changed. I don't know, waiting for someone to go to the park, or we feel renewed. We get an extra boost of vitamin B12, and then but there's something still playing out. Okay, so it isn't exact, but we're on our way. Okay, so I feel like this is good news. That this is a win, and we're seen as we have the magic wand, right? We're seen as the magician, and then we put things in motion, and then we can't give up. We have to push forward and keep going with it. Okay, and so then how, if we keep pushing forward and it keeps going, then how do Democrats feel then? By the end of 2025, so by Christmas. and New Year's, and how will Democrats and people will we be happy? Will you and I be happy with the turn of events and feeling wonderful? Boy, it's going to be a lot of chaos. A lot of chaos made by Teal and other people that have money, but they're on their side. They are on their side, and Trump is on his side. Okay, so don't freak. Here we go. We're getting past this now. This is up at the top, and there's the new beginning. And that's a light-hearted, in its most positive aspect, it's a very light-hearted card, right? We're packing our bag, we're ready to have a picnic, we're ready to start new and fresh. We're ready to find someone else to help us out. There's still some trappings there. There's still some things that have to be worked out, but we're working on it. And then in comes big messages, and it starts to turn. So it's good. The motion is in our favor, and it will continue to be in our favor. Okay? So I'm just going to round this out by then saying by summer of 2026, will all of us be celebrating? By summer of 2026, will all of us be celebrating? Remember, the challenge was to believe in things that are unseen. The new start is coming. The new beginning is coming. The devil won't be completely cleared out. There's still problems. It's a big mess. He's made a big mess. He's pooped all over the banquet table, right? We were talking about that in class last night. The fool leaves. We're sad by things that went wrong. Now we're happy. And we get control. We have to be careful not to be mean or vindictive. So there's a big karmic challenge coming here. We have to, winning at all costs. We have to be very, very careful. This can go both ways. But we are seen as very happy. Okay. I don't think the thievery and the thuggery is over, but then we have to be careful not to do something bad. Whew. Man, I can't believe that. Thank you, Sharon. All right, so let's get out of this. Let's shake it off. Remember to listen to some music. What do our guides and angels want us to know for today, for this weekend? And I'll see you back on Tuesday. And unless crazy stuff happens, then I'll come back sooner. Don't worry. There's a new beginning. It's a new trajectory. It's a new direction. We're going to be okay. But we got to get the bad people out of there. Guides and angels, what do you want us to know for this weekend? I've gone way over. I'm so sorry. All right. You're in charge of your weekend. You better charge it up. Light up all the smells. Light up all the candles. Turn the music up. Go out and have some good food. Do not sequester yourself. The challenge is to work with other people towards a common good. That's our card of the day. Go figure. Right? Our angels and guides are definitely with us. Get with other people. All right? You be the new start you want to see. Get with other people. travel a little. Go to the neighboring community or see someone in a neighboring town. Oh, there's going to be a lot of gossip. Don't believe everything that you hear. Things are going to have to settle. You have to wait. This is my fish tank card. This is, when the fish get in a fight, all the silt comes up. You can't see who lost a fin or who's upside down. Got to wait for it to settle. There's going to be a lot of gossip. Trump is crazy and Elon's crazy. And there's going to be the feud, and Elon, he flip-flops. He's in, I don't know, how do you say he's a taco? Can't. Iaco doesn't work. Got to come up with a different acronym. Okay. You may have to just be, okay. You got to take care of what's in front of you today and what you're creating in the day that you're in. Stay in the day that you're in, party it up, get with other people. This is really important. What is hitting the fan this weekend. And there's going to be, the players are all doing stupid stuff. And there's a whole lot of gossip and there's crazy stuff. And sneakers are going to sneak and takers are going to take. And so just guard your things, but go have fun. Go have fun. Help somebody out and let somebody help you too. There could be somebody that wants to help you with a project. It would really make their day if they could help you. They probably said, hey, Lori, I'd really like to help you cut those lower limbs off your trees. And I'd be crazy to say no, right? Let someone help you. Very good at giving, not very good at receiving. So practice receiving. Open yourself. It's like Louise Hay. I am open and receptive to all the good and abundance in the universe. And thank you, life. And that's a great way to leave this. Okay. Don't pay attention to the idiots, but it is going to be an S show. All right. Take care of you. You're in charge of your day. Much love to you. I'm sorry I went over. We had a lot of questions we had to get to. I just don't even know how to name this video. Okay. Take care. I'll see you soon. Thank you so much. Thank you, Square Peg. Thank you for the super chats. You guys are amazing. Thank you so much. Bye.